Hello and welcome to Investigation 3A. Today we are answering the question, how can flowing water change the shape of the land? You are going to be conducting a investigation where you set up a stream table, pictured here, like this, and I will also show you how it's set up. And you are going to do 3 trials to determine how speed and flow of water affect the shape of land. So before you begin, you do need to set up a prediction. So how do you think the flow of water will affect the shape of the land? And tell me how the speed of water might play a role. So flow and speed. After your prediction, we are going to complete 3 trials. The normal trial is going to be on the flat surface of your table. You are going to draw on this side where it says illustrate, and then you will describe what you did to set up your stream table on the normal trial. This is going to be your home trial, so this is going to be the one that does not have any it does not have any factors that are going to contribute to the flow or speed of the water in your stream tables. Next, you will have something that will affect it. It's the elevation. So you're going to use a large textbook or something that will push it up from the sides so it creates a nice slope. You're going to draw, once again, describe, and then move on to your final one, which is vegetation. So what would happen if we had some kind of debris in the way of your stream? Would it also affect the shape? So think of vegetation in terms of trees, plants, houses even. Um, in this case, you're going to use toothpicks to kind of represent those items. Once again, illustrate and describe your observation, and then I will show you how to set that up, and we will come back to do the conclusion. Okay, so I set up our stream table example. You are going to need a container that has a hole at the bottom corner, right-hand corner, and you want to make sure that your dirt is sloped going down into that same corner. Your cup with a hole is also going to be taped or velcroed onto the side of your container, and you want to make sure that the hole from the cup is facing out towards the other end of your stream table. Down here at the bottom, I have a catch pan and a pad that'll pick up any messes that are possible with this investigation. Okay, so this is going to be the one to catch it. I'm going to line up your two directly, one on top of the other. Okay, so for your first trial, your original trial, you are going to need 1 bottle of water and just a flat surface. Notice how I have it on the side of the table. You are going to pour in your water all the way till it reaches the top and when it starts dripping down into your catch pan. Next, for trial number 2, you're going to need an elevated surface. Here I brought a reading book, textbook, that is going to be used for my surface, elevated surface. Once this is completed and you recorded all of your observations on your paper, you can move on to trial 2. Trial 2, you simply lift the back end of your stream table, still hanging off from the side, and you do the same thing. You pour the water in until it's filled, and then it starts dripping. Record your observations. What is happening? Do you notice any kind of erosion occurring in your stream table? Do you see anything that stands out to you? Once you're done with trial number 2, you're going to move on to trial number 3. Trial 3, once again, is a flat surface, but this time you're going to include vegetation. Vegetation is going to be in terms of toothpicks. The toothpicks are going to be in any form you would like. They can be placed anywhere. They could be placed on what you observed the stream following, or you can place them in completely opposite spots where you think it's going to be safe from the stream. So the point of this is to show how anything that is in the way is going to affect the way the land is carved. So I want you to pay close attention to this one and maybe see if there's a different location that you could put your toothpicks in next time. Once again, you'll pour your water in and let it drain out and record your observations on your paper. And when you are finally finished with the investigation, all 3 trials, you will come back and do the conclusion, answer the conclusion questions. Number 1 says, how did the stream change when you poured water into it under different conditions? So take into consideration the original trial, the elevated trial, and your trial with vegetation. What did the water in the catch pan look like? So try to remember what it looked like at the bottom. Number 3, where did the soil mixture go when the water washed it away? So when it picked up bits and pieces, where did it go? Number 4, what happened to the stream table with the vegetation added? How did your predictions compare to your results? Was your prediction correct? Was it incorrect? What would you do differently next time?